was a close call. Thank goodness that we returned to Akama unharmed.
That's true. Hello and welcome to the second part of the second act of Amphoreus. In the first act, we faced a different location, different titan, the Titan of Reason, which split his core in three. And one of them is this green guy, which is but his name, we will see his name in today. But yeah, so he has one of the parts, and he also faced a Black-Robed Swordsman, like knight. Something has to do with the black tide, which we still don't know the origin of. So yeah, Alkema, your baseballer is back. I never want to leave the city again.
Little Cass, my head, it still hurts. Sorry, I know you told me not to open the gate.
Yeah, so that quite a troublesome time to defeat, or like even to survive against this black-cladded guy.
Please don't blame yourself, Lady Trianne. If it weren't for you, we would have already met our end at the Grove.
I feel awful. I need to go back to get some rest.
Please rest well, Trianne.
Lady
Anaxa.
Trianne, you haven't been well since you woke up. Are you sure you can make it back on your own?
Okay, so Anaxa, I remember his name.
All this noise and commotion. Akama hasn't changed a bit, has it?
And he's a little bit blasphemous. I kind of like him, by the way.
Are you Professor Anaxa?
And he will tell that he is Professor Anaxa something.
There's no need for doubt. The Titan no longer speaks. It is I, Anaxagoras of the New Sporists.
Indeed. You are the only one who would refer to yourself like that. Professor, let me be frank. The mission Lady Aglaya entrusted us is to search for survivors, uncover the truth about the disaster at the Grove, and retrieve the core flame of Circes.
That does not surprise me. And now, I'm a survivor who witnessed the entirety of the disaster, as well as the defenseless bearer of a core flame. Are you going to bring me to Aglaya to fulfill your duty?
That is indeed my duty, but I prefer not to present you to her as a captive or spoil of battle.
Fine. There's no need to make your life difficult. I'm not against meeting that woman. But I have some things to take care of first. The families of some of my fellow Grove Scholars live in the Holy City. Before we meet Aglaya, I want to visit them.
Why do you have to do it before meeting Aglaya?
Because Lady Aglaya will probably be against it.
Let me guess. That woman will not only prevent me from visiting the families of the deceased, but will also suppress any information about the Grove. She's always been that cold-hearted. My fellows at the Grove gave their lives defending the core flame and fighting the black tide alongside me. Their families deserve to know the truth.
You intend to do it without her knowledge?
Do you really think that woman would treat me well, even if I behaved and proved my loyalty? I wouldn't mind seeing a bit more anger on her face.
Yeah, I like this guy.
Are you going to stop me, Castorus?
He's pushing all the buttons.
I will accompany you, but please understand that Lady Aglaya has her own considerations.
You truly have the makings of a fine scholar, putting yourself in other people's shoes like that. Let's go. I won't go overboard.
So, after all these years, you and Lady Aglaya are still...
Neither of us is narrow-minded. You should know the root cause of our conflict.
Okay, sorry for interruption from before. I just logged in.
Hello. And you are?
Hello. If I'm not mistaken, you are Callinicus's wife, right?
Yes. Oh, are you a messenger? No wonder I haven't heard any news for so long. There's been a change in personnel, hasn't there?
Ma'am, Callinicus passed away a few days ago, defending the Grove against the Black Tide.
So, did he manage to defend the Grove?
Huh?
This is the first thing you ask after hearing of his passing?
Yes. He managed to protect Cersei's core flame at the cost of his life.
I see. I'll select some of his possessions and pick a nice resting place for him.
Please let us know if you need any help, ma'am.
I come from Kremnos. Death and sacrifice are things I've learned to face with composure. You know, Callinicus, even though he was a scholar, he'd always ask me to teach him how to fight whenever he came back. Isn't it funny that a Chrysos heir like him wants to learn from an ordinary person like me? I've been prepared for this for a long time. In times like these, any ordinary goodbye might just turn out to be a final farewell.
I'm really sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I was once a warrior, and I'll find my way back to the battlefield someday. With the coming coronation of the new king of Kremnos, I'll take up my lance against the creatures of the Black Tide and seek vengeance for my husband. With the coming coronation of the new king...
Oh, we are really here delivering bad news, right?
Oh, hello, young ones. Is there anything I can help you with?
Are you the father of Kenani and Artakama?
Ah, yes. Did my daughters cause trouble at school again? Alas, forgive this old brain of mine. Both of my daughters graduated long ago, and they are now scholars at the Grove. As I get older, memories from years past tend to blend together.
Man, I don't wanna do all this.
What's the matter, young one? Why so quiet? Did my daughters really get into some trouble? If they refuse to apologize, just let me know. Their old dad can still talk some sense into them.
What should we do? I really can't tell him.
Don't ask me, I'm getting all teary-eyed as well.
Mr. Fabio, the Black Tide took Kenani and Artakama.
Oh, I remember those names, they're from the library.
What?
They fought until their last breath against the Black Tide to defend the Grove. As the Chrysos heir stationed at the Grove, I failed to protect them. Mr. Fabio, if if you're upset.
Don't put it that way. Even if my Artakama wasn't one of the Chrysos heirs mentioned in the prophecy, she was still a heroine, wasn't she?
What's Dad talking about?
What's wrong? I'm busy. There's a lot going on in the city, and I've got my hands full.
Mister, we're sorry to bother you, but
No, wait, Lady Casters, did Lady Aglaia send you because of some mistake I made at work?
Keep your cool, Titus. I'm Anaxagoras from the Grove of Epiphany, and a colleague of your father, old Titus. A few days ago, your father passed away.
Wait, what? My old man died? That's no shocker. At his age, he was due for the River of Souls any time.
How can you say that? He's your...
Just up and left me behind. That old man. I've been telling him for ages to stay in the Holy City and enjoy his retirement. But no, he just had to go off to that grove and mess around with those scholars. Still wouldn't budge after all those arguments. That stubborn old thing. I already got him a retirement home and was waiting for him to come around. All my effort is wasted now, and he didn't even give me a chance to say goodbye. That bull-headed old man, stubborn as a mule.
That is it. That's all the colleagues' families that I remember.
Those who sacrifice their lives and their families are truly admirable.
good work, Mister. And Professor Anaxa.
Let's go. Take me to see Aglaia.
All right. I'll lead the way.
Miss Castoris, my lord, you're back.
Hello. We have an important matter to discuss with Lady Aglaia. May we trouble you to inform her of our presence?
Did he just call us Lord? When did we get that title?
My apologies, Miss Castoris. Lady Aglaia has just informed me that she has no time to receive anyone at the moment.
That's just great. She refuses to even see me. Answer me this, friend. Did Aglaia order you to take me directly to prison?
Who are you?
Please don't jest. It's possible that she really is busy. Let's wait here a moment, and I'll try to contact her using the slate.
This guy is pessimistic as ever. I kinda like him still. To Trailblazer and company. Of the grove circumstances we are now fully cognizant. And for thy most diligent efforts, we harbor the deepest gratitude. Indeed, no words could adequately convey the depths of our appreciation. Alas, the Holy City presently faces sundry complications, and manifold duties command our attention, precluding us from extending proper welcome. For this oversight we express sincere regret. Furthermore, following this arduous voyage, rest must be prioritized. The participant of recent events shall be deliberated upon the morrow. So it is written. So this was... Man, why do they type like this? You have writing literature? Why are you waxing poetic? That ending this time must be at the garden makers. The garden makers, please inform Lady Aglaya those messages received. We will take our rest today. We send her out our regards. Very well. Okay, I see. God. What a message.
It's fortunate we don't have to confront that woman while I'm hauling around this sick body. Castorus, and this friend I haven't gotten the chance to know, I'll take my leave for today. That Titan made a myriad of adjustments on their own. My head still aches from that. I don't want to stay a second longer in this noisy city if I can.
Please be careful. Akama isn't the Grove. This place...
is covered by her golden threads. I know. That woman is extremely confident I won't escape her grasp. Don't worry. As I said before, I'll mind my behavior.
I wish we would meet this guy earlier, so we know about Aglaya's.
Mister, so many unexpected things happened on our journey to the Grove. We truly had no intention of putting you in danger, let alone face the Black Tide head-on.
Trouble is my old friend by now. You made it back alive? So much for the Black Tide.
Please do not underestimate the threat the Black Tide poses. The Black Tide is not just an enemy of Akama, but all of Amphoreus. Even back when the forces of strife coveted the Holy City, their warriors still undeniably halted the Black Tide outside Castrum Krymnos. Nigador's core flame now sits vacant, and the Black Tide has returned. The Grove is an academic city with the best understanding of the Black Tide. It shouldn't have fallen so easily, and yet it was taken overnight, leaving the city in blood and tears, haunted by the spirits of departed heroes. The trial of strife is imminent. I pray Mighty will be able to steel his resolve soon.
And that Black-Robed Swordsman Master. The dreadful enemies of the Grove, also creation of the Black Tide?
Lady Tribbie once traveled across thousands of cities in Amphoreus to repel the Black Tide. But even they have no recollection of this powerful enemy in all their journeys. Perhaps the fall of strife has triggered even more terrifying events in unseen places. As for me, I detected a strong stench of death from that entity. But it wasn't because it had a connection with Thanatos. I'm afraid it's purely because it has sent countless others to their deaths. Speaking of Thanatos, Mister, there is something else I wish to verify with you. You must have an idea of the curse I bear by now. I was born as the shadow of death, a poison shunned by all living beings. Yet when you caught me in the Grove, I'm curious why you weren't affected by my power, Mister.
Well, you know what? You are death and we are like calamity, I guess. I totally forgot about this until you brought it up. Visual setting effect. A special like this, now that you mention it, I think the same thing happened in the Vortex.
My apologies for the abrupt question. For all my life, I've always wondered, what is my connection to death? And why am I inextricably linked to Thanatos? Mister, you must be tired after being on the move these past few days. Please set aside the tragedy at the Grove for now, and rest for the day.
Castorus is right. I should get some rest. Mem is probably exhausted too. They haven't made a peep. I wonder how Don Heng has been holding up these past few days.
My apologies, Miss Castorus. Lady Aglaya has just informed me that she has no time to receive anyone at the moment.
Okay, good. So, I will do now a little bit of this book storytelling. You're not interested? You can just skip ahead, I think.
I'd love to go in and take a look.
Okay, Darling is there.
He looks like he's been well.
Well, let's listen to some storytelling, because I don't think this chapter will be too long. Otherwise, I will put them at the end. We have one more from Mighty. Nations. Why their aversion?
Since which day did he become known as mighty? His strength rivals all lands, but the man pays it no heed. For only the authority of a king can end another king, and only strife can end strife. The torrent of conquest crosses the barrens, yet with homeland's blood, it is destined to be stained. None dare to shake his hand in greeting, for his hands burn as the blazing sun soaked in the might of the flames. What a mighty feat it is. In the aftermath of defeat, the man digs graves for the deceased soldiers, burying thousands with his own hands. In that fight, he crushed all invading blades with his fists. A body immortal may never fall, but tears of pain in his heart still flow.
His years of drifting made him detest water's waves.
They say that is the reason he's so unwilling to weep. But in Idonia's blizzards he once did cry, a tear shed among the storm and frost that bloomed into a lily stained with blood. Like his undying body, the flower never wilts. In time, the entire world will turn to ash. This haughty man shall be the one to leave behind the world's final beauty, though none are willing to believe. Unlike his kin, those patterns are carved with his blood. A matter so suspicious, it stirs the ambitions of the mundane.
A blade that can cut through the mighty must be enough to slay gods.
The people to this day still seek it, yet it is simply a tradition he follows closely. Do not let your enemy notice that you're bleeding, and thus convince them that you are someone unsurpassed, a warrior supreme. The stories of the past forged his body.
Apart from Kremnos' traditions, what do you have left?
The white-haired friend once asked. The man goes silent and still, his gaze burning into the horizon, looking for a distant past. In his days of wandering, this same question was asked by thousands upon thousands, and he never denied.
That is why I walk on this path.
Second act of Mighty. So, towards this fall Amphoreus we will be completing all of this. I think that's actually a good idea. But now that I think about it... Oh, ma'am. Did you know that Orgrimmar is full of stories about Mightymouse? He is still bursting with tales. Are all princes like that? Who's stronger, him or Finon? I heard that long ago. They fought each other for 10 days and 10 nights, and it ended in a draw. If you ask me, it must be because they have different strengths. Power, endurance, strategy. That's where Mightymouse excels. But Finon is more balanced and well-rounded, more focused on techniques, and is also really lucky. It is really too close to call. Oh, and there's another rumor that Mighty is a throne tier warrior. I don't quite know what that means, but it sure sounds like he is a force to be reckoned with. Still, there really are way too many rumors about Mightymouse flying around. If they were all true, he would not ever have time to eat, would he? I wonder who is spreading all the stories. Who is mysterious, don't you think? Surely not Tribbie. One more? Maybe Anaxa? Yes, new guy. Let's see. 2 or 1, okay. Let the divine name be.
Before meeting death, the scholar already composed his own epitaph.
This person's name was seldom mentioned by others. Incomplete, just like his fate.
He would sweep his own grave at the beginning of every month of reaping, staring long and hard at his stained hands. Hands that never seek the benediction of gods, accepting only the tricks and plots his brain presents.
Keep your distance from that blasphemous one, lest misfortune follows you like a shadow.
People warned each other thus before his lectern. In those rumors, the scholar's hubris looms foul and vile. He dares to proclaim ascendancy over gods and defy the Titan's will. But the one shouldering such slander pays little heed. His lonesome figure stands aloof, for he always believed that gods are no greater than mortal beings such as he. Grove of Epiphany, the paradise of the wise, yet harbors one shouldering the name of a fool. He calls himself a clear-headed teacher leading lost students, yet he rarely guides or teaches, apart from gifting a single saying. Yet for the rest of the student's life, that saying often proves to be more valuable than gold. Pupils often praise his words as divine utterances, to which the teacher replies with sharp retort. Apart from destiny, he seems able to decipher all laws. And now, even destiny may also be within his grasp. It was not so in the beginning, as he silently recalls the past under leafy shade.
Faced with a god's edict, even I cannot resist.
With no guidance given, he reaches enlightenment for the first time.
Yet, I sincerely believe this is not to be my destiny.
That became the cause of the blasphemy.
Miracles are the most conceited actions of gods. They are God's denial of humanity via might. Magic tricks are the most articulate rebuttal. They are humanity's imitation of godhood via intellect.
He habitually describes the feats of mankind as magic tricks, proving that the enlightened can step beyond the boundaries of reason. But magic tricks cannot afford to fail, even after 1,000,000 times, and for that, the blasphemous co-conspires with a god. Using the final trick, they wish to create a miracle to end all miracles.
And so we unlock the new chapter. How many missing we are? 12, right? There's 12. Yep. I think I will be... Man. But I just want to say something. Whoa, it is the end of the story of the new companion? That one who looks like a scholar of some of kind? Looks like a pirate. Hey, don't just base on appearance. And I just remembered, that one is a magician. On the topic of the Flame Chase journey, he always seems oppressed, perhaps because he didn't believe in the prophecy. Everything in this world is false, except me. Time for quits, Trailblazer. What do you think is the relationship between Anaxa and us? What? Oh, achievements, kindred spirits, teaching students, holy. I don't think any of those is good. Achievements? Are they that hostile to each other? I don't think it is that bad. Though the ideologies are completely different, when it comes to stubbornness, he is strictly similar to the other heroes. Aglaia even permits the Crisis Heirs to study under Anaxa. A good rival is a good friend. Everyone probably can agree on that, at least. Yeah, but we are different, Trailblazer. We are the best partners when we work together. Yeah, you're so clinky. What I want to say is that I will include the stories after, like at the end of the part, right? But I will also not do the one big episode where we hear all the stories, because you see they're like still thematically good for each other, I would say. Let's go to Dunhang.
Ah, long time no see. I've heard about what happened from Finan. You've been through a lot.
Yeah, how is Finan doing actually? I miss you so much, my dearest friend.
It seems you took things pretty hard.
What were you doing while I was gone?
I was organizing logs. I also asked Hyacinth for some research material from the Grove. I discovered something interesting. Do you remember that Amphoreus' sky was sealed away by a titan? Aquila's presence keeps this world isolated from the rest of the world beyond the sky. It seems Hyacinth's ancestors were the sky priests who worshipped Aquila. Perhaps she can give us more clues to find a way back to the Astral Express. Nothing out of the ordinary happened in the Holy City in the past few days. I didn't have to talk to anyone either. It was kind of nice spending time alone.
Just you wait. Your good times are coming to an end.
After what happened at the Grove, there's sure to be unrest in the coming days. We should rest for now. You look tired. You should get some sleep before we set off tomorrow. Oh, by the way, I heard some rumors. If you're going to wander around, I suggest avoiding the hot bath.
Okay. Sometime before, in the Marmorea Palace.
Trianne?
What's wrong?
Is there trouble at the Grove?
Yes, I sensed something. It was fleeting, but very strong. It feels like they're in some big trouble. Trianne used the Century Gate again.
Can you see what's actually happening?
No, it's fuzzy like always. But the enemy's aura has disappeared. Maybe they've moved to a safe place.
Let's hope that it's just a false alarm. We should place our trust in him and Castorus, teacher. They will keep Trianne safe.
Aggie, you're talking like we're little kids. One day, Trianne will reach her limit, and Tribbie will take on the role of gatekeeper from her. We are all aware of that. I am just a little concerned about her state of mind. Trianne was already unable to speak, even in short sentences when they left. We want to say a proper goodbye at the very least.
I will pray with you.
Thanks. And Aggie, it looks like we will need you to come with us to the baths this time to unwind. It feels like neither of us have laughed for a long while. It's time to head out with the west wind!
All right.
Sorry, character. Ah, yeah. I can go walk with Tribbie.
Here's really hot and heavy. Has it always been like this?
What's going on?
Is someone injured over there?
What's going on?
Strength in numbers! What happened here?
Watch out!
What's going on?
Watch out for the Cremnoan!
Cremnoan? This is their doing?
Aggie, now's not the time to dwell on that. Let's help the injured people first.
Excuse me, coming through!
Oh, Barbara!
Oh, you two are here as well. That's a relief.
She has such a nice voice.
Even the Twilight Courtyard is involved? What in the world happened here?
I actually just came to relax. But as soon as I got here, I saw all these people lying on the ground. I've examined them, and they don't seem to be seriously ill. It feels like they've just spent too much time in the hot water.
Multiple individuals fainting simultaneously from the hot pool steam? Where is the manager of the baths?
He disappeared, and no one knows where he's gone to. Some people have been saying that the Cremnoans are behind this. Lady Aglaya, what do you think about this?
Let these people rest. The two of you, please come with me.
Have you thought of something, Aggie?
Yes. While their intentions elude me, it's time to bring this farce to a close.
I heard it's the Cremnoan.
Okay, wait a moment.
Oh, this many people?
Who in the world did this?
Wait.
What's going on?
Wait. Is this what I think? Is this the good old anime trope where the competitors like Trinnon and Mighty have a really hot bath? Oh my god, if this is... Okay, we have Mighty. It's Trinnon. Okay, we just have Mighty.
This is all you can do, huh? Pitiable deliverer.
It is! Oh my god, this is so cute. It's actually what I was thinking.
Snowy! Even Snowy!
The culprit is Mightimos. Oh.
Dee, what did you do to everybody?
It's just another duel where I claimed victory.
On the surface, these two are the mightiest warriors in the Holy City, but they're still impulsive youths at heart. Speak up, Mighty. Tell us exactly what kind of foolishness you and Finan indulged in this time.
Some time ago. How's your recovery coming along, my friend? Whining and losing are all parts of the warrior's life. Don't let it get to you. Why don't you take a bath to recharge, buddy? Okay, this is nowhere we speak like this.
No, none of those sound right.
Keep your chin up. You have greater things to achieve. Okay. Want to grab a drink with me, pal? If you are up for it, let's have a talk. Oh my god. Let me guess, none of this also sound right.
Forget it.
I see you're still alive and kicking, Deliverer.
Am I seeing things? Is the magnificent Deliverer finally deigning to step outside?
Why can you just say a kind thing?
What kind of response is that?
Nothing. I was just imitating your usual response. I don't feel anything special from you. Have you passed the demigod trial?
The ritual hasn't reopened yet. In case you forgot, it hasn't been that long since I pulled you out of the trial.
I didn't forget.
Then, you're welcome.
In twilight's last gleam, Makima stands bold. Her walls sturdy, tales untold. Dreaming of her fruitful gardens, pilgrims arrive from distant lands. Figs and olives, oh so grand. Yet little do they know that they will step into flames, fuel to the fire, a burning brand.
What are you playing at this time?
I just felt like reciting a few lines of poetry. Surely the Crown Prince of Kremnos knows how to appreciate poetry, right?
Kremnoans steer clear of such weak literature. But my library doesn't lack collections of this kind.
These lines express the poet's yearning for their home, just as Akama is distant from many people's homes.
I know how to interpret poetry, Haikis.
There's no point in pretending to be profound, my friend. Thank you for helping me out when I was in a tight spot, but it seems to me that you aren't prepared for the trial either.
Don't compare your situation with mine. My people are still relying on me. I can't ascend to godhood on my own without first resolving their issues.
So, are you suggesting that you, the mighty Mightimos, and the heir to the throne of Kremnos, wish to defy tradition that has endured among your people for millennia?
I'm still thinking about what I should do.
Never mind. It's probably not my place to offer you counsel. An idea does strike me, though.
Go ahead. Let's see what terrible ideas you've come up with this time.
Maybe we both need to relieve some stress. Come, Mightimos, let's recommence our previous competition. This time, we'll see who can stay in the super hot bath for longer. What? Are you chickening out?
That's why Dan Heng said us. We should not go into hot bath.
The phrase chickening out does not exist in the Kremnoan language. I just find this situation absurd, that's all. All-knowing historian, are you not aware that we Kremnoans use boiling water from sword forging for our baths? Looks like I'll have to teach you some royal etiquette today.
This is actually very environment friendly.
And thus, an unprecedented sauna battle commences! With unparalleled resolve, the two warriors' determination even alters the very hue of the steam. Flames intertwine with scalding vapor, reaching toward the heavens, shrouding the sky in the sun. The spectacle is so magnificent that none dare gaze upon it directly. Since we can't see what's happening in the competition, why don't I regale you with a tale of kings to pass the time?
Oh my god, we are actually getting our bath episode.
Do you recall the legend of the Gorgo lion mentioned by a certain veteran? The central figure, the main character, was not the sole sovereign of that land. An oryx stood as its formidable rival. Long before the dawn of Erechrysia, the two beasts started their timeless battle on the plains of Tritos. The lion regarded the oryx as its food, while the oryx perceived the lion as a scornful, oppressive, and challenging barrier that it swore to topple with its antlers. For tens of thousands of years, without respite, the two creatures thus continued their relentless pursuit and rivalry. It fixated on its rival's fleeing form in the chase. It set its sights on the other's neck, nearly within reach. It was stuck in a corner. It had nowhere to escape. On the land of Amphoreus, some lives meet their end at dusk, some at dawn, and yet others are fated to perish under the blistering sun at noon. And at last, the most scorching moment of the day descended upon them. The formidable hand of fate heeded their call and arrived!
My lords, would you like me to reduce the temperature a little?
What? You're chickening out already?
You could at least, I don't know, give them some normal models so that they didn't have their armor on.
Get lost.
Are you asking me to get lost, or...?
Do whatever you want.
Oh, please forgive my presumptuousness, my lords.
What a spectacle of folly.
This is what you get for daring to challenge a Kremnoan without understanding your own place.
What I'm saying is, your little game dragged down quite a few innocent souls alongside you.
We will personally escort back home the customers left awestruck by our formidable presence.
This isn't fair. You're wearing way less than I am.
Is this the latest trend now? Getting into the baths while dressed in full armor?
Oh, it was actually planned. I thought because they don't want to do their reanimation.
Don't look at me like that. It was he who challenged me. There is no word for flee in the Kremnoan language.
Very well. let us bring this farce to a close, shall we? Warriors, it is time to get moving.
After recovery, finding maidens escort and fainted battered away from the scene. Oh, I actually have more time to read this. Okay. This time, Final narrows triumphant with a stunning 27-25 victory in terms of the number of troops safely escorted.
Alas, the flame chase journey is destined to be a lengthy one, replete with obstacles.
They actually competed then who escorts more people, wow.
But thanks to those two, all the gloom has vanished into thin air. Oh, we just had quite the commotion. It's not every day we find the Marmorial Palace this serene. Shall we continue with our previous plans? Hyacinth, would you care to join us?
Such an empty bath is indeed a rare sight.
Do we also get the girls POV? I mean, the boys were pretty predictable for me.
I was looking forward to unwinding after work. I'd be delighted to accept your invitation, Lady Tribbie.
Hopefully not off screen.
How about we go to the biggest bath?
Come on, it's Mihoyo. We will get an illustration. Right? I know Mihoyo will do it.
Let me check. The water temperature feels just perfect.
So, how is the feeling of having the entire bath to yourselves?
It's so good.
Yep, we actually did it. So, I have bath episode now in each game that I play. Wait, was there a bath episode in Exert? Like actual bath episode?
But, Lady Tribbie, aren't you going to soak in the bath with us?
We will have to pass. After all, we've become children.
Please understand that she can no longer endure the heat of this pool due to the blessings of Yanis.
Oh.
Are you curious about us, Hyacinth?
I am, but something tells me that it might be better to change the topic.
Don't get all nervous. It's not something we can't discuss. The truth is, a long time ago, we were a mature adult just like Aggie. Then, because of reasons, we inherited Yanis's divinity and gained the power of passage. And in return, the price we had to pay was the splitting of our soul.
Each opening of the Century Gate intensifies the strain on Tribbie and the others. They are gradually regressing towards infancy, both in body and mind.
We don't know what awaits us at the end either, but anyway, that's why we've turned into children.
In that case, when you opened that giant sentry gate above Akama during the battle against Nikador...
Well, there's no way around it. We all know that the flame chase journey won't be a smooth ride.
Maybe we can find a way to fix it. The primary research focus of Noosporists is the soul. We explore its depletion and methods to restore dispersed souls. As long as research continues, there might be a breakthrough that can help. We will do everything we can.
So your first reaction is in fact denial. You're indeed an Access student. I look forward to your good news, Hyacinth.
Now there's another reason to look forward to tomorrow.
Lady Tribbie, what's wrong?
What?
Something's off.
No.
It's that strong feeling again. Is it Trianne? Wait, no. It's not Trianne this time. It's Trinnon. Trinnon is in danger.
In the meantime.
I win this round of escorting the bathers home.
How does one contender alone make a valid competition?
Offering a compliment or two wouldn't be the end of you, you know.
Haikas.
What is that word? Is that your native tongue?
It means hyena. I'm likening you to a weak hyena. By the way, you emphasize the completely wrong syllable.
Though we've been acquainted for some time, I have rarely heard you talk in the ancient tongue of Kremnos.
It's because I'm not exactly a master at it either. I can listen and read just fine, but when it comes to writing...
You can write?
You speak as if you don't have a brain.
Wait, why do I have a hunch that his language is based on Hebrew?
That was in jest. I understand. After all, you spent all your childhood wandering far from home.
Worry about yourself first, deliverer. You also never mention your hometown, apart from when you need to introduce yourself.
Well, it's because there isn't much to say. Ides Elysiae is simply a tiny village that disappeared many years ago in the flames of war. The only times I get to see it are in my dreams, and in the trial from the Lance of Fury.
I knew it.
Yes, I saw it all. Ides Elysiae ablaze with everyone. My family, friends, and my kin, lying in a sea of flames. A blood-red half-sun hung in the sky, just like on that day. And before my eyes, that murderer killed Cyrene. But I saw its form this time. A black cloak, an eerie mask, and a broken giant sword that carried an ominous aura. I fought it in the trial. But even though I've been fighting, improving, and resolutely getting stronger all this time, I still couldn't defeat it.
You were blinded by hatred and almost lost yourself in that trial.
That's right. And that's why I am truly thankful to you, Mightymouse.
You finally picked up some manners. Better late than never.
Then what about you, Mighty? What did you see in that trial? What do you fear?
There is no word for fear in the Kremnoan language.
I'm getting the feeling that your language has no words at all.
But to answer your question, I saw Akuma in the trial. As well as... my old comrades. Hephaestion. Perdiccas. Ionius. Ptolemy. And Possesta. Ever since I returned from the Sea of Souls, these 5 have been by my side. We faced life and death together during our days in exile. Those 10 years were arduous, yet filled with moments worth treasuring. Each night, we would gather by the campfire, savoring honey brews and singing our hearts out. The wind in the wilds of Amphoreus smelled like rust. Hephaestion would always tease me about adding goat milk to the honey brew, claiming I ruined the blood-red color of the drink. He had a scrawny figure, but was a relentless force on the battlefield, dispatching foes without so much as a blink. Perdiccas was an expert in concocting medicines, delving into all those strange folk remedies. Leonius was a swift runner and our most reliable messenger. Ptolemy was a real bookworm, always spouting off in chapters and verses. When we left Kremnos, he made off with a stack of ancient tomes from the Grand Library. Not like it mattered, as my family owns the library. And then there was Possesta. He was the silent type, but a truly masterful musician.
This is the first time I've heard you mention these 5. And their names.
They died on the battlefield before the Kremnoan detachment managed to join Akuma. Perdiccas was the first to go. He was shot in the stomach by a poisonous arrow from the people of Ladon in the 2nd month of cultivation. In the end, his remedies mended all but himself.
My Deimos, do not mourn. I have achieved honor by bestowing a noble death upon the enemy.
Leonius died in the 5th winter. Idonia's snowstorm lasted 3 full months. On the night of the fiercest storm, our foes launched their assault.
Idonia. Is that the city Castorus used to live in?
Yes. Those zealots were as fearless as Kremnoans in the face of death, but they lacked respect for honor. They cornered us in a bottomless swamp. Leonius covered for our retreat. They cut his legs off. He vanished into the mire of a foreign land, his body never to be recovered.
This is perfect. My Deimos, I can finally deliver the news of you ascending the throne to the Netherrealm.
20 dusks later, we finally breached the walls of Idonia and entertained the tyrant's plea for peace. However, the rebels refused to surrender and set up an ambush within the city. Ptolemy and his cavalry met their end before they could even relish our triumph. Those obelisks that collapsed after being set on fire became their final resting place.
My Deimos, please tell my family. It was not cunning schemes that vanquished Ptolemy, but the immense weight of Amphoreus' entire history.
Then, it was Possesta. He lured the enemies into the city of Aenionis with his melodies, buying us invaluable time. Our enemies, consumed by indignation when they discovered the trick, set the entire city and my soldiers on fire. His final words were recorded on a small clay tablet, fractured by the flames.
My Deimos, don the crown.
And at last, my most trusted friend, Hephaestion. He was supposed to stand by my side through it all. But a sudden relapse of his illness hit him on the eve of my duel against my father. He hid his condition from me. By the time I returned victorious, he had but a breath left in him.
A Kremnoan dying on a sickbed. I would be a laughingstock to everyone.
Hephaestion, my dear friend, spare your strength. I'll go get a physician.
No need. Even if Perdiccas were here, he couldn't stop destiny from taking me away.
No! None can take you away.
My Deimos, our king, Do not shed tears for me. It's not befitting of your status. Farewell, my dear friend. You must lead us back home.
What a grave trial indeed. Now I understand why you see immortality as a defect, or even a curse.
My father threw me into the sea of souls to break the wheel of karma. But little did he realize it would grant me an immortal body and summon a fated revenge on his head. Following his demise, I considered leading my people back to our homeland. Kremnos had already turned it into a wasteland. Only darkness and insanity thrived there. Against the dissent of many, Krateros included, I made the Kremnoan detachment stay in Akama. But I know that their glory will never be doused out. The instant of strife shall inevitably arrive.
If you take over Nikador, then you must begin the journey back to your homeland. So, you hesitate because you think leaving your people in the Holy City is a better choice?
I don't know. But I have never been crowned. And those 5 were never endowed with any titles. None is aware of their glory.
Your predicament is truly complicated. I don't know how I can give you any useful advice. Maybe you could seek counsel from more people, such as the Grand Craftsman. Cartonis' people seem to have been through comparable dilemmas. And that teacher of yours, Krateros?
We've got a big problem! Big problem!
Lady Tribbie, what's making you so flustered?
Hurry up and go save Trinnon! She got abducted by Krateros!
What? Bad day, bad day, bad day.
Krateros! What's going on?
This guy.
Mighty-Mos.
Why?
It seems I was the one who exposed my vulnerabilities first.
Aglaya, I demand an explanation.
This man abducted Trinnon by force and forced her to bring him to the vortex of Genesis. He then brazenly stepped into the trial of the Lance of Fury, and naturally failed.
Is she telling the truth? Why did you do that?
Because I don't want to wait anymore. Your hesitation made me desperate. If you want to run away from your destiny to become king, then keep running. Someone will eventually stand up and fill in the gap left by strife. Then they will lead our people home.
Age has blinded you, teacher. Can't you see that I'm hesitating because of this very recklessness seared into your blood?
Krateros, do you truly believe you're worthy of entering the trial? To blaspheme against the prophecy? Does the mission we Chrysos heirs bear seem like child's play to you?
Do you know how the Kremnoans see you, Aglaya? You're a hypocrite and a megalomaniac. The prophecy of Genesis and the flame-chased journey are just excuses for you to seize power.
Silence, Krateros. Do you even know what you're saying?
Are you defending this woman, Mighty-Mos? How many wars did people start because of her and her so-called prophecy? How many cities fell in the past millennium, their people massacring each other? Even if this so-called Genesis really exists, will there be a place for the Kremnoans in that new world?
Are you done talking? By agreement between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders, those who trespass upon the Vortex of Genesis need not be tried by the Council. I am allowed to pass judgment alone. Krateros, your actions are unforgivable. I hereby sentence you.
Aggie, wait! We have a proposal! Someone has to resolve this conflict between the cities. Lord Krateros did not use violence to harm us. We can sense that his anxiety stems from his concern for his people's future. Please, Aglaya, hear us out first.
I'm listening.
I'm sorry, Lord Krateros. We were so preoccupied with deciphering the fragments of prophecy that we neglected those of you not favored by its message. Your accusations were harsh, but justified. We wish to earn your trust and those of the Kremnoans. I think the best way to do that is to take you to witness the source of the prophecy for yourself.
How are you going to show me something that has no form?
You've heard about that Outlander, right? He has somehow made a connection with Orynyx and can completely replicate scenes from the past. We will ask for his aid. Tomorrow, at the Abyss of Fate in the Temple of Yanisopolis, we will show you everything from that distant memory, Krateros.
A fair proposal. I accept.
Until then, you will be stripped of your freedom. That is my one condition, and I will brook no argument.
It is not the first time I've been made someone else's prisoner. Do as you please, demigod.
Teacher, why did you do this?
Forgive me, young master, but I just cannot wait any longer. Ever since your father died, our people and I have been waiting for a day to revive Kremnos. We placed all of our hopes in you, but never received an answer.
This obsession for returning home has become a sickness for our people. Wise as you are, I refuse to believe that you can't see the truth.
You have a clear head, which is why you're also incomparably alone. A smart person can only choose to tangle himself with the mundane of this world. If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Mos. Just as you did back then.
A fierce fighter. I did not expect such heroism from a feeble Akaman. Fulfill your duty as the victor, warrior, and tell me your name. I seek an honorable death from you.
As if you have any honor! Listen closely. I am the leader of the Kremnoan detachment, Mighty Mos. I'm here to finish you, Father.
It's you. The beast spurned by all. So you did defy death. The prophecy was true. You will bring an end to my Kremnoan dynasty.
Defy? You're wrong. Death fears me. It's the reason I have this body of steel. As for you, you already stand at death's door, Father. You were the one who threw me into the Sea of Souls. The one who tried in vain to enslave a Titan. and the one who desecrated the body of a god. Hyakus! You're a weak king. So weak that even the lowliest hyena is a more noble existence than you. And now, fate's reckoning is upon you.
Then swing your blade. Take my crown. Coronate yourself with an old king's blood and inherit it all. Become the new rightful king of Kremnos.
No. I don't want the crown. Listen. If there's only one end for the kings of Kremnos, then the crown means nothing to me. All I want is your life. To avenge Mother and my comrades.
But the walls of Kremnos won't fall with me. Do you truly think you can escape fate's grasp, my son? You and I, we're both the same. We feast on strife and fear. Now kill me! The son of Gorgo is destined to be crowned in blood!
Kratos. He said the Grand Craftsman Cartonus might have some suggestions. Might as well go see him. Grand Craftsman, how have you been?
King of Kremnos it is. That you would come, I knew.
You knew I was coming?
Your matters, I've heard. The path forward you seek. Many questions you have. But before that, take this.
What's this?
A signet ring. For the King of Kremnos. Belonged to your mother. Recast and restore it. I did.
What? Mother threw it into the Sea of Souls.
A long time to fish out it took. Very fortunate we were.
I can hardly imagine how much patience and courage it must have taken to find such a small signet ring in the Sea of Souls. I owe you one.
Gratitude there is no need for. Repayment for saving me, this is. Questions you bring with you? Ask, now.
Fate I've always denied. It's finally caught up to me. By all rights, I should accept Strife's authority. It would make everyone happy. The Chrysos heirs, the Council of Elders, the Kremnoans. Even the bards who will write it all into song.
Yet hesitate still you do. Hesitate, why do you, young king?
Because of my people. Be they men, women, the elderly or children. The hearts of all Kremnoans yearn for home. They've all been waiting for this day, for the day their king returns. Children of Strife would then be able to go home and embrace the old traditions. Never mind that most of them have only ever been heard in these so-called traditions in song. They would then gather around their king and throw themselves into battle.
This is not a good thing, you believe.
The Kremnoans have been trapped in a cycle of bloodshed for the past 1,000 years. They seek vengeance, start wars, become prosperous, and decline. How much innocent blood flowed into the River of Souls in all those years? How How many needless sacrifices could we have avoided? If I accept that fate and become the totem of strife, then lead my people into repeating the same mistakes, then of course I would be terrified. I'd be terrified of becoming king.
A different kind of Kremnoan you truly are.
Let's go to Tribbie. Moment later in Tribbie's room.
Mama, I had a dream last night.
Oh, now what did you dream about, my darling Tribbios?
Oh, is this lady? Is it Tribbie from the past? Or is it actually their mother? I mean, they become children, but then... Who is this?
I had a dream that I turned into many me's. Then we made the moon into a ship and made the stars into our sails. Then we floated on the ocean and let the wind blow us in any direction it wanted.
Well, that sounds like a lovely dream.
Yeah! The ocean and the sky were really, really dark. But there were so many of me that I wasn't scared at all because we'd all sing together. The ocean wind blew us onto an island where the wind tasted like flowers. There were bleating sheep and chirping birds inviting us to be their guests. There were so many animals on the island, but none of them ever fought.
Giannis's holy maidens can receive guidance from the god of passages. Perhaps what you saw in your dream is a divine land somewhere in Amphoreus.
You think so?
What's wrong, Tribbios? You look unhappy.
Because on that same island, I saw a dark mountain on the other side of the ocean. And it was very, very tall. The mountain looked alive, and it kept getting closer to the island. Then I realized it wasn't a mountain, but a very, very tall wave made of water. When the wave smashed against the island, it looked like it was going to eat the island up. The small animals tried to chase it away, but they couldn't stop it. Then there was a bang and I woke up.
A dark wave.
Mama, does something that scary exist in real life?
Yes. Unfortunately, it does exist in Amphoreus, but it's very far away from our temple. We call it the Black Tide, though it has nothing to do with water. It has no shape or form, but it can swallow up animals, humans, and even titans, turning them all into monsters.
Oh, the Black Tide is a baddie. I don't want everyone to turn into its food. Can't we chase it away?
Of course, my dear. You only need to behave well and listen to what the adults tell you. Study all the knowledge and etiquette you need, then grow up and become a proper holy maiden. The divine Giannis will then give you guidance and help you light the way for the people.
Wait, what if this actually the Tribbie or Trianne? Trio? Definitely one of those who became then after an adult, and this is actually her mother.
Wow, I'm gonna eat a lot and study a lot and become a holy maiden.
Tribbios. Is that Tribbio's original name? I did not pay attention that much here.
But Mama, you said the Black Tide can swallow up titans too. What do we do if even Giannis is eaten?
If that happens, then the Holy Maiden will have to be the one to guide people on the right path. After all, we are the human avatars of the God of Passages, yeah?
Yeah!
But one person alone is not enough. Once you're older, you'll make a lot of friends. You must do your best to unite them, because that's also our duty as priests.
Friends? Are they also like me and Mama with pretty red hair?
They might not, but they'll certainly be just as smart and kind as you.
Mama? Am I dreaming?
Don't be silly, dear. Of course you're not dreaming. I've always been by your side.
What?
Now be a good girl and call your friends over too. Let's play hide and seek, just like we used to, okay? My Tribbios is the smartest girl. I'm sure you remember where everyone is hiding.
The voice sounds so far away.
Wait, this is Tribbie now. This is not Tribbios.
I don't remember. Who am I looking for?
Your friends, who will chase the black tide away alongside you, of course.
I'm getting here bad vibes.
Is this from my childhood? I don't remember. I used to sit here and listen to Mama tell stories. Oh, how I wish to see you again, Mama.
Surely we...
Use the spindle to connect everyone.
There will be an amazing captain on that big ship. She's cheerful, optimistic, bold, and cautious. She'll be able to get everyone together.
Wow, that's amazing! Can I be the captain?
Of course you can. But you'll find someone else who's better for the job, my dear. I think that person lives in a beautiful temple that sits atop a hillside, covered in golden fig trees. There's a noble girl there who's very smart, but also very delicate.
Just like Mama?
Perhaps. But before we find the captain, the ship also needs someone who can navigate it. Who could that be?
Let me think. I know! She's Tribbie! I named this doll after myself? I don't remember it all. Is this a dream or something that happened in the past?
I have a bad feeling.
Am I dreaming?
I have trust issues since Genshin lately.
It's packed full. Mama must have left all of these for me. All the words are blurred out. Could it be that my memory is fading?
Okay, we are dreaming.
Bad chest! You can't lock me away!
If they're playing on that we cannot read in dreams, then we are dreaming right now.
Huh? Why is this doll inside a chest? It's holding a sword. Why?
Many years later, many brave warriors will board this ship. They're skilled combatants who fear no danger.
Ooh, I can learn how to fight too and protect everybody!
Silly girl. You're Yanisopoulos' holy maiden. It's not your duty to fight. There will be many others to protect you.
Alright. Then
from?
I believe one warrior hails from a lovely village where bulrushes flourish, while another comes from a magnificent royal city. Though each has their own troubles, both are ready to lend their strength for the ship's long voyage.
In that case, let Trianne fight by their side. This way, they'll always stay on course.
How could I have known the name Trianne back then? Was it just a coincidence, or...
There's no coincidences
Learning
here.
can change your destiny.
A blackboard? And what is that drawing? Doesn't ring a bell at all. Perhaps it's just a childhood doodle.
That's your ultimate.
When navigating at sea, you need to know both astronomy and geography.
Isn't Yanis's knowledge enough?
Oh, sweetie. The ocean isn't like the land. It's easy to get lost. That's why it's important to learn to recognize the miracle of Aquila.
Alright. Even though my brain is already super duper smart, I'll still try my very best.
Circe also favors children who try their best. They will send a wise scholar as everyone's teacher to help you reach your dreams.
I want to be a teacher too. Oh, wait. I'm super duper smart. So I want to be the teacher's teacher.
Why not? But if you're going to be a teacher, you might need to tone down that hyper energy of yours.
Why do you feel like the gentle master knows too much?
Then Trinnon can do it. She's well behaved and would make a great teacher.
Mama and the others always said that I had a great memory. But now, I can't even tell if this is a memory or a dream.
Come, let's line them up.
Hang on. Can we... Where are we even? Can we even visit this room? Is this Tribbie's room? Tribbie's.
Now, Tribbios, set them on this music box and let them compose a melody for our song.
Music box? What's that?
Sweetheart, are you still groggy from your nap? You invented it.
I invented it? What does it do?
Oh, my lovely Tribbie. You're usually so bright. What's gotten into you today? Well, you might as well see for yourself. Put your good friends on it and see the wonders it can do.
Put the dolls on.
Place the dolls.
It's rotating. And I can hear something.
That's right. It's a music box. If you place the dolls in the right spots, it will start rotating and play beautiful music.
Sounds like a hint.
Out of all your inventions, this one is my favorite.
I don't remember.
It's all right, my child. I'll sing along to the tune, and it will help jog your memories. Happiness abounded in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raised their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? O great Kephale, all-knowing Father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden blood spills unto the land, converging into a boiling river that flows to the heroic heirs of this world.
What's going on?
Oh, Yanis, please lend me your ears. In the black mist, as death and fate draw close, on the bloodied earth, the living and dead, but ghosts. What is this world? It mirrors your maze-like fate. What is this world? A silent lament without a trace. What is the past? Wandering ghosts that linger. What is the future? Souls scattered by fate's finger. What is the start? A voyage born in solitude. What is the end? A spirit, lonely and subdued. Lonely and subdued. And subdued. And subdued. 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 Subdued.
Trianne! Trinnon! Mama, what's going on?
Hurry! Run! Trivios, run! The black tide has arrived!
Where can I go?
Yeah, I will not be able to sleep today. So...
What's this?
Oh my god! Oh my god, stop, 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 stop.
Why? Why are there dolls everywhere?
This is the sacrifice of a holy maiden. You won't make it to the end. Only one person can.
I know! It's fine if we can't reach the end. Our minds are made up.
Go. Bid your farewells, Tribbie. Time is running out.
Mama, are you going to leave me?
My sweet girl. I will never leave you. But remember this, Trivios. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Since your mind is made up, then traverse the black tide and dispel the fog for Amphoreus. I shall see you tomorrow, my dearest Trivios.
Are we still in a dream?
Did you have a nightmare?
Maybe. But it's been a long time since we had any dreams.
It's not yet the entry hour. You still have plenty of time to rest.
no. Our heart is still racing.
It must be that reckless Cremnoan soldier who startled Trinnon, and you as well. If you want, I can pass through his chest with the golden thread right now.
Aggie, cut it out with the scary talk.
I'm just kidding. If I were serious, I wouldn't have waited until now. Do you want to talk about the dream? Keeping it bottled up is not good for your health.
We had a dream about Mama. The dream itself was nothing. It's just the timing that feels a bit unsettling.
You mean...
It's Trianne. Even if we refrain from ever using the power of the Century Gate again, her soul continues to slowly drift away from her body. There isn't much time left.
Perhaps it wouldn't be such a bad idea to let her relinquish her role as the gatekeeper and live out her days as a carefree child.
You have a point, Aggie, but our decision has already been made on that matter.
I believe there's still another way.
Souls will be spent until they dissolve into dust. Such is our fate. Once we had a whole and connected body. If that body were a tree, then its trunk and branches would share the same fate, decaying at the same pace. Now we are fragmented into numerous selves. Despite the absence of a trunk, we are offered another possibility. We can choose how our branches will perish in a way that is most beneficial to the flame chase journey.
Compared with saying farewell to one person, watching many fade away before me is even more sorrowful.
But advancing is the destined end of Yanis's trial. There's no retreat in our path. Don't feel sad about saying goodbye to us. We have already agreed on this, right?
It won't be long before I forget what sorrow tastes like.
So, what would you like for breakfast, Aggie?
What? Where did that come from?
After all this talking, we are feeling a bit hungry. Plus, it's nearly the entry hour now. Do you remember when we first met, Aggie? You were still a little one, and we caught you secretly eating oatmeal late at night.
While my emotions might be fading, those memories are still as vivid as ever, teacher. Please, let me do it. What would you like to eat?
It's fine! Leave it to us. You should rest for now. It won't take long, and we'll call you when it's done.
In that case, thank you.
Then, see you tomorrow, Aggie. Nevertheless, that nightmare is ominous. Memories are slipping away, even the image of Mama. Just as expected, another trip must be made into the abyss of fate. Hopefully Orynyx will be willing to help us.
At the same time, somewhere in Akuma.
Long time no see, Professor Anaxa.
Who are you?
It's been a while. I'm the one who once overthrew the entire classroom in that spiritual physics lecture.
Oh, it's you.
No way. Do you really still remember that, Professor?
I remember that glib tongue of yours. What brings you here? Surely you're not here to reminisce.
You could tell.
Of course. You only beat around the bush when you have a hidden agenda.
That's not true. I'm here to seek enlightenment, as always. Could you please teach me everything you know about the Black-Robed Swordmaster?
Rumors sure travel fast. Unfortunately, I too know nothing about it. I can only tell you that it is clad in a black robe and wields a greatsword. At least, it looks like a greatsword. It's shaped like a twisted half-sun, and a peculiar dagger resembling a crescent moon. By the way, take this with you. I got it from the sneak attack. It's yours now.
Oh. I was right. It is this thing. The one who torched Aedes Elysiae to the ground. And killed everyone.
We're going here with personal vendetta.
Don't try to be a hero. No one in Akama stands a chance against that thing right now.
Is that what the Titan said as well?
Not at first. But the god relented after having had a taste of its power. Even with the god possessing me, I couldn't fight against that blade. That incredible power doesn't seem to be granted by any Titan.
Are you suggesting that it originates from beyond Amphoreus?
It's possible. Much like the Black Tide, no?
Nonetheless, it's an enemy we must overcome.
We? Drop the pipe dream, Finon. No one wants to see you fall by their blade.
Their mere presence will endanger the Holy City and the Flame Chase.
You know that I don't believe in...
You don't believe in the so-called prophecy, I know. However, I'm here to seek your assistance, not at the request of Aglaya or Tribbie. I just want to eliminate a threat to the city I pledged to protect. That's all. The tragedy at the Grove must never happen again.
Take a seat. Since you are sincerely seeking enlightenment, I suppose I can tell you one more thing.
Soon after, in the Abyss of Fate.
What's wrong, Trianne? Nothing. Just remembering what happened at the Grove. Monster in the black cloak. So scary. Everyone in danger. Nightmare. I can't forget. Don't be scared. There are no bad guys here. Didn't you save everyone with the Century Gate, Trianne? Trianne threw it away. Far, far away. It's never coming back.
Sure.
We got back safe from the Grove because of you, Trianne. You're the reason the Flame Chase journey can continue. Sorry. Trianne feels a bit dizzy. Why are we here again? For the same thing, of course. Remember? Tomorrow we will reveal the prophecies past to everyone. But first, we need to restore the memories that have been blurred by the fragmentation. We hope to present the full truth to everyone without hiding anything. Since Yanis caused the fragmentation, we can only turn to another Titan or an X for help. Also, remember to get breakfast ready for Aggie before the lucid hour tomorrow. Oh, yes! Trianne remembers now. Oh, on that note, we had better prepare some saffron before we meet with the Titan. Saffron? Huh, it's an essential offering for rituals in the Temple of the Three Fates. You think we shouldn't go to Orynyx empty-handed? Yes, It's also a symbol of Yanisopolis. If we are to replicate memories, we need to use something that has experienced those days. And when we first met Aggie, we added that to the porridge we made for her, and she really loved it.
I see! It's like killing 3 birds with 1 stone!
But it all depends on whether Orynyx is willing to help us. This could be a problem. After all, it was us who took the core flame from Yanis, from Orynyx's kin.
We will have to give it a try. If there's truly no other way...
In our current state, we probably can't do anything to them.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Leave it to Trianne. Trianne knows how to play cute.
In any case, let's look for Saffron first. I hope there's still some left in the temple, untouched by Nikador's soldiers. I remember that aged saffron is preserved in sealed jars.
Let's be on the lookout as we go.
Okay, this is... They like can be sad in one moment and ultra happy in the next moment. I think this is what children do. We're back here in Abyss.
It's a dead end ahead. Turn back, teacher.
What? Aggie?
Oh my god.
No, it's an illusion.
I can go different way. I know the paths are connected. Ah.
Wow, this room is huge! Trinnon, did you? Yeah, I saw it. Was that a warning from Orynyx?
What are you two whispering about? Tribbie? Trinnon?
Trianne can't even hear our own telecommunication.
Well, never mind. Trianne suddenly feels like this place is quite familiar. Oh, there's a whiff of safari in this room. It's right over there. Over here, follow Trianne. Trianne, slow down.
Wait. How did you go went there? Ah, okay. Never mind that.
Even if separation is our fate, a futile death is not the solution.
It appeared again.
How about we cancel our expedition here and go back? I don't think we should ignore it. Sorry, Mighty.
Right here! I summon thee, Orynyx! Stir up ripples of past reverie!
Something's appeared! Wait, we should read it first.
To Mr. Wincon? For many years, Janus Polis has relied on the rose myrtle of obtaining the boon of the gods. God, language. I can't. They have spent 5 or 6 years now digging out its roots and cutting back its branches. Now, this red tree is on the verge of collapse and had long since ceased to serve its purpose. Yet it still seeks to spread out its canopy and eclipse Janus Polis. From the glorious race, we have a secret plan to fell this tree. But why? To save Janusopolis? We just need to wait for the ceremony to make a small move, and the rose myrtle will slip and fall into the abyss. Yanosopolis is built on a mountainside. There are more than a few cases of people who have lost their footing in its history. Okay, if you gave such a big tree to Abyss, I don't think this will end well. As for the next secret tree, we are planning to select another puppet. As for the Rose Mistral daughters, Tribbios, we will call her Saffron for now. In my eyes, I think it would be fine if we just find an excuse to off Saffron. However, Codex the Acolyte is extremely insistent on raising her to become the next secret tree. She has undergone related education since she was a young girl, which would save a lot of work on our part. As for her identity as the daughter of Rose Myrtle, she is still young and has not yet grown wings. If we can just keep her grounded, the power with the Divine Oracle will remain tightly in our grasp. Okay, another story of humans that try to surpass demigods, or like gods. Oh, surpass, I mean. We both know that the saffron's most outstanding property is that it can be cooked in so many ways. Put it porridges, steamed, or fried. No matter who you cook it, this plant will always be a legacy. Sounds messed up.
Wait, this is a letter? It mentions something about Saffron and Tribbios? Isn't that name... Never mind that for now. Why is this letter here? And how did Trianne sense it? Could it be our lost memories? Is it possible that we were already noticed by Oryx and entered their trial? But why haven't they said a word? Oryx has the whims of a child. Perhaps they're toying with us on purpose. Come on, this isn't the right time to be playing games.
Separation and death are two sides of the same coin. Reconciliation doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Are these visions also fragments of the past?
Does Trion see them?
Tribbie! Trinnon! Look what I found! Is this the safari? Coming! We'll take a look.
But Trianne, there's nothing in here.
What? It was right in the stolium.
Huh? There's really nothing here.
That can't be! I swear I saw it! I swear! Trianne is telling the truth. It was right there! Where did it go? Trinnon, Tribbie, why aren't you saying anything? Trianne can't seem to hear you at all.
We were just lost in our thoughts. Don't worry, Trianne. What you saw was likely, Yanna's hair. We must have startled it away.
Okay.
Could Oryx be trying to make us falter? But why would they do that? Something feels off. Tribbie, don't you think this temple is a little too quiet?
What do you mean?
It might just be an illusion, but Trinnon wonders, is Oryx really putting us through a trial?
Okay, how about we just go back? Like...
Still no luck finding any safari.
I suppose we can do without it. Let's try to convince Oryx. At least they didn't toss us out straight away.
I would be happy if he did. I mean, we had a bad dream, and now we are alone. 3 children in the...
Tribbie, Trinnon, look at this! So cool! There are so many of us now!
Trianne.
Okay, I'm. If I were a rational person, I will not go. Whatever. It's a horror movie, and we are playing with. Yeah, this is. I will look. God, I don't like horror games. Don't look.
It's really quiet in here. Do all Titans live in dark places like this?
Onyx? You there, buddy?
What's going on? Onyx disappeared?
Oh no, Black Tide has him. This is bad. This is bad. Not long ago in Okama. Okay, this is back then.
Are you saying that the Black-Robed Swordmaster is not just tied to the Black Tide, but is also hunting for core flames everywhere?
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can hold core flames. Second, I'm one of its targets. Let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with a core flame, as evidenced by the pull I felt when it stabbed into my chest. I hypothesized that the blade can sense, absorb, or even retain core flames. The second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained consistently focused on me. Or rather, on the Titan Circes inside me.
So it's plundering the flames. But if your argument holds up, wouldn't they be headed to Akama soon? The vortex of Genesis is full of the Titan's core flames.
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. If my presumption holds, that person has 3 targets. The first target is me. The second target is Onyx, who hasn't yet fallen. And the third is Akama and the Vortex of Genesis, where the core flames are housed.
Oh my god. This is not good. He has Onyx, and now he has also Trinnon.
But I suspect Akama won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power. And Fagusa's water curtain should be able to block out any external perceptions.
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flames are yet to be restored.
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. As for Aquila, can you fly?
We can. We can repair our car.
No, I can't. Why are you asking that?
Can that Swordmaster fly?
Good point. But what if they do grow wings?
Oh no, they have Tribbie. And Tribbie has wings. I'm pretty sure they have Tribbie.
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets, we need to move fast.
With the distances between Akama, the grove, and these potential targets, I believe we should bolster our defenses and...
Bad news, Finan. Tribbie is missing. The last time the 3 of them were seen was in The Abyss of Fate.
Sure.
Oryx!
Sure.
Are you in here?
Can we just go back? Don't make it bad. Oh, no,
No
no, no.
response at all.
Oh my god, I can't watch it.
Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog? Or...
Did you never saw a horror movie? Oh my god.
Tribbie, we should leave this temple.
Now you're thinking about it.
Has other people in it.
What?
Huh. Listen, footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way. Come on, we need to hide. Whoever they are, we can't let them see us.
Tribbie, Trinnon, come check this out.
No, not come check this out. No, no, no.
What's this?
Trianne feels like it's so familiar.
That this guy just peels all this cloth away? Why is he leaving so much signs? Oh god.
Tribbie? See you tomorrow.
Sometime later, in Abyss of Fate.
Where am I? Little gray, snowy, and wait, where's Trianne? Is she back?
We only saw the 2 of you collapsed on the side of the road when we arrived.
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any traces of Lady Trianne.
What about the Black-Robed Swordmaster?
Blast it! Of course it's them. We were still too late. I fear something bad has happened to Oryx's core flame.
Then Lady Trianne...
She doesn't have much divine power left. We can barely sense anything.
We need to go after the Black-Robed Swordmaster. Trianne, I have a bad feeling about this.
That you're both safe is already a blessing. Everyone, we must take action now. We should split into 2 groups. One group will stay in the Abyss and meet up with Aglaya's reinforcements, then search for Trianne's whereabouts. The other group will come with me to pursue the Black-Robed Swordmaster and recover the core flame.
Do you know where it's headed?
I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black Tide, so we've made preparations. I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield. We should hurry.
Lord Finan! Lady Tribbie and Lady Trinnon. I'm glad you're all right.
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes. Lady Aglaya already knows about the situation and sent along a message. Finan, I understand that Swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan, I fear that you won't be the only one who dies in vain.
I understand. Hatred is a hero's deadliest poison. I have no intention of fighting alone. If that Swordmaster really is related to the Black Tide, the Chrysos heirs must not take them lightly. I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Aglaya. We'll need all the help we can get for this encirclement.
Why don't we split up as previously discussed? Hyacinth and I will stay to regroup with the reinforcements. You go back to the Holy City with everyone else and tell Aglaya about your plan.
Trinnon will stay in the Abyss too. That way, both sides can communicate with each other if anything happens.
Thank you, everyone. Partner, Tribbie, let's go. We're back, Aglaya.
And we are back to the Trailblazers POV. Okay. So, that will be end for this part. Quite a scary part. And we are jumping between Mighties and Tribbie, Trinnon. And yeah, they are prominent in this patch. Also, remind about this. The Black-Robed Swordsman. What did they call him? Something Ghost? Well, we probably will fight them the next part. This will be the last part of second act. Second act is a little bit shorter, but nevertheless we do have a lot of acts before us. But so, I will be thanking you for watching and listening. I wish you a good day, night, afternoon, and see you in part 3 of second act. Take care.